at Manchester Theatres, it is my absolute pleasure to be joined by Northern powerhouse LEES, who is coming to Lowry on the 14th of November in Opera North's production of Handel's Susanna. Now, Claire graduated at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama and at the Royal Birmingham Conservatoire. She is a very much in demand recitalist, performing all across the globe, and she has been at Garsington Opera and Opera Holland Park, just to name a few achievements. So Claire, thank you so much for joining me to talk about Opera North's collaboration with the Phoenix Dance Company and bringing us Handel's work.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, there's quite a lot going on in that, isn't there? We've got two
So
different
much going
companies
on.
and then Handel as well.
Yeah.
So
It's a
tell
big thing.
us, yeah, it is. So tell us a little bit about the story of Susanna, what it's all about.
So Opera North are doing it's like a biblical story of Susanna, and it's about a young married woman who her husband leaves for a short time, and during that time, two powerful members of the community, kind of try on with her. However, she resists their advances, and because of that, they falsely accuse her of adultery and sentence her to death without any trial. And it's pretty awful, really. And it's all about like gender imbalance and who has the power within society. And I sing the role of Daniel, and I come on at the end, and I'm like this ultimate activist, is fighting for the oppressed, and I basically say, no, that's not what's happened. Let's try and find out the truth. And through my actions, we realise that she's innocent, and it was just a big ploy. And it's a collaboration with Phoenix Dance Company, so we've got like beautiful dancing throughout the whole piece, and we've got an amazing BSL actor, Tianda Hodding, with us as well. She's just amazing, and she's there on stage throughout the whole show, and she kind of acts as like a commentator, part of the community, and kind of invites you to kind of question kind of different parts of the story, and challenges those views and stuff. So it's a total melting pot of all
Yeah.
different art forms. It's incredible, really. I feel very happy to be part of it.
It really is. And do you know, Opera North are so good at, first of all, making opera accessible to the masses, but also at being inclusive and accessible as regards audience members as well. They, like you said there, the BSL, they do so many different things, and there's very often, I mean, I think this one's actually sung in English, isn't it?
It's sung in English, yeah.
Yeah, but like in the past, they put like screens up with translations, and
Yeah,
they,
always, yeah.
yeah, and they make costumes modern so you can kind of relate to what's going on and everything. So
Yeah. Even though it's a biblical story, it's still got that kind of like quite relevant to today, like with the whole Me Too
yeah.
movement and gender imbalance. Daniel is gender fluid, so it kind of looks at that side of our environment as well. It's really interesting and very like it's very relevant really to today. So it's good.
Yeah, it really is. And with this collaboration, so I know Opera North have collaborated with Phoenix before. Is it the first time you've done anything like this, where you've got like you say, this melting pot of all these different art forms coming together?
Yeah, it is really. I mean, I did Orpheus, which was at Opera North in 2022, and that was a collaboration with South Asian Arts, and it was Monteverdi and Jazz Deep. He wrote some music to go alongside it, and it became this melting pot of, again, a very very old story, but was brought back in time, and it had different cultures and different, it was a melting pot. So it's kind of, that's what Opera North does best, really. It does like all these different things together, and like you say, makes it even more accessible and opens it up to more people, which is what's important.
Definitely. Well, I was going to say about the audiences, because you've got dance and then you've got opera, you're finding that you are getting kind of a new mix of audience, because maybe some people will go because of Phoenix Dance Company and then like, oh, this is my first experience of Opera North, and vice versa as well.
Definitely. I mean, I think that people who want to go and see like dance might be intrigued by it, and it's like a gateway, isn't it? It's like a
Yeah.
like to get into it. So for me, like to see them, the dancers, they're absolutely amazing. The way they move, it's really inspiring, and it kind of makes everybody kind of do more in a way, and I think maybe for them as well, for us. But when they first performed to us, we were like, ah, and then when we first sang to them, they were like, ah. So it's like a whole, we all appreciate each other so much. It's a really great company. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like when you're performing for each other like that, even though you're in the same show, but you're kind of coming together to show your own sort of response through your art form to the same source material, even though it's different? And it kind of, does it give you like, I know you're proud of what you do, but does it kind of give you that excess pride again of, oh, that's amazing, and look at what we do with it?
Yeah, and it needs to bring opera into the 21st century, and that's kind of what it's doing as well. It's kind of moving with the times. It is kind of set. It's like a modern. I mean, it's not, but I often think of it. My costume, I feel very much 1984. It's kind of like that kind of, and the communities were all dressed in like dark color, quite beigey colors, and so it's making everything relevant and bringing opera into the 21st century, which is what it needs to do to survive, really.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And so with the rehearsal process, then did the dance company and the opera company kind of stay separate to find their own sort of language and their own development, and then did it come together, or has it been collaborative from the off?
A bit of both, really. We definitely the dancers would kind of work on the music, and then they'd pop it into the scene with us, and then we'd kind of work on it together. But they would have their time to kind of create the dances themselves. And Marcus is an incredible choreographer. It's just some of it is so emotive. So and then to put it into the scenes with us, and then it's been an ongoing process from like day one until literally until like to the day of
Yeah.
the opening. We're still kind of tweaking stuff and making stuff work. So yeah, but to see how each kind of discipline works has been amazing. Yeah.
So as you've said, the source material, the topics in it, they're quite sensitive. Um, how do you, in rehearsals, how do you kind of even start off those conversations to make sure that it is kind of that safe space for everybody? Because you never know what's going to come up.
Yeah, well, we had an amazing director. She is incredible director, and she really understood the themes and the sensitivity around it as well. There's always that kind of rule now where you kind of ask permission to do things as well. So it's always a very safe space. And yeah, it's very, and Anna Dennis, who's singing Susanna, is so wonderful as an actor, and everyone within the company is a good friend. So the two elders who were the ones that accuse her, they're actually all good friends. So it's a very safe environment, and I think it's been quite a happy room to be in, even though it's quite a sad, um, like testing kind of like theme, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it, though, isn't it? Like you say, if there's trust there, that the hardest of situations can actually make you closer and bring you, because like you've said, it's bringing it relevant to today. And even though it was written like hundreds of years ago, that it's insane that it's still relevant today.
I mean, the trust is really important, and the rehearsal room was very kind of, it was an open space, so for us all to kind of come together with ideas. And if you didn't quite feel comfortable about something, you very much, it wouldn't be like frowned upon if you said something. It would actually be encouraged. And Olivia created this kind of amazing environment for everyone to grow and to make it into what it is really, which is quite a great show, really. But I'm biased, but it is great.
Yeah. And then the music, I mean, it's not shy, is it? Handle. It's not, it's so big and majestic and like
Yeah.
kind of, it's like it's alive. It's so alive. And,
Yeah.
he's known for his choral stuff, but there's some gorgeous arias in this as well. Like, are there any sort of standout moments for you?
Well, like you say, the choruses are amazing. I mean, I love a Handel chorus because I sing in the chorus as well. I'm a full-time member of the Upper North Chorus. So and it's just so good to get your teeth into something really good. But there's some also beautiful arias within the piece. Like Anna, who's singing Susanna, has some incredible aria, especially one in Act Two where she's in a bathtub, and it's just so pretty. And I'm very lucky. I've got incredibly beautiful aria in Act Three. It's about chastity, so it's about purity and being virtuous. And it's one of Handel's. I feel incredibly lucky to sing it. It's just, I mean, it's got everything. It's got like big kind of brass bits, but then also like really beautiful, soft Handel and good choruses too. And the orchestra, obviously, are
Yeah.
incredible. They bring everything to life and make it all zing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think that's one of the things about like seeing opera live, isn't it? It's that big wall of noise that hits you, but you don't just hear it, you literally feel it. Like you feel the
yeah,
vibrations, you feel it all. It's incredible.
yeah. Music is incredibly powerful, isn't it? And moving, and it evokes all sorts of stuff, really, which
Yeah.
makes us human. So
Yeah.
yeah. beside my
And you are from the north. You are from,
I am.
yeah. So you're from like Rochdale, Oldham area, is that right? Yeah,
Yeah. I was born in Oldham and I grew up in Rochdale. I was
yeah,
a big member of the Rochdale Music Service, and actually, I'm indebted to them because if it wasn't for them nurturing me up to like between like 11 and 18, I wouldn't be where I am today.
yeah.
It's the most amazing, and it was all like state funded. You know, it's like it was absolutely amazing. Just yeah, so I'm a proud northerner.
Yes, yeah. And so, have you got friends and family and people coming watching then, seeing as we're coming to
Yeah,
Salford?
most of my family will be coming and is coming to Manchester. And yeah, I mean, why not? They can't not really because it's so
Yeah,
local.
yeah. It's like you better be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, Claire, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. And yeah, it's going to be a special one. This, like you say, there's a lot of different elements to
Yes.
it. So yeah, something for everybody with this one for sure. So thank you very much. We can catch you at Lowry on the 14th of November in Opera North's production with Phoenix Dance Company of Handel's Susanna.